Welcome to Thoughts on the Market. I am Mayank, Maheshwari, Morgan Stanley's South Asia Energy Analyst. There has been an investment surge in renewable energy to feed the world's rising demand for energy and power. With a new White House administration, however, there are questions about its future. Today, I want to dig into the profound shifts impacting the production and consumption of power in Asia. It's Wednesday, November 20th at 9 p.m. in Singapore. The world consumed 25 trillion units of power last year, and Asia accounted for about half of that. Asia demand is booming like the rest of the world, and power consumption is at a tipping point. We forecast global power consumption will grow 26% faster through 2030 than in the last decade. Somewhat similar to the US, we are actually seeing tightness in Asian power markets in coming years as well. But even today, countries like India, Singapore, and increasingly Malaysia are seeing power demand grow at 1.5 to 2x times faster than pre-COVID levels. So what's driving this rapid growth? Outside of the residential power demand, growth is driven by Gen AI data centers, reshoring of manufacturing facilities. There are new semiconductor investments that are coming through, and expanding new energy supply chains itself are actually adding to the tightness. Importantly though, regional differences in clean power costs and demand are stark. In Asia, power prices have steadily risen. Multiple regulators are acknowledging the tightness by extending the life of coal plants, building new gas and coal facilities, and even restarting nuclear power generation capacity, as clean power alone cannot by itself handle this surge in demand. Interestingly though, the cost to produce clean power has declined pretty rapidly in 2024 to below trend levels after a period of significant inflation we saw post-COVID. On average, solar panel prices in Asia declined 50%, and the cost of onshore wind declined 10%, with energy storage costs deflating by a third to levels not seen in the past 5 years. However, this cost deflation has been a lot more uneven across regions, with the US and Europe seeing much smaller declines due to tariffs and other supply bottlenecks. Asia is hence seeing significant inflection in the economics for power generation companies, especially in South Asia, which had lagged China capacity adds over the last several years. Part of the deflation in the clean power supply chain comes from even the capacity overbuilds that we are seeing in geographies that are looking to build their own clean power supply chains. Regions such as India and Southeast Asia, where clean power demand is growing very quickly, are adding to the glut in capacity on clean power supply chains that we have already seen in China. Amid all the clean power developments in Asia, COP29 announced an updated climate goal. The UN climate conference being held in Azerbaijan this year aims for a 59% to 67% reduction in economy-wide greenhouse gas emissions by 2035. That's the clean energy update from Asia for now. Listen in tomorrow as my colleagues engage in a conversation about the impact of the US election results on the sector. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy Thoughts on the Market, please leave us a review whenever you listen and share the podcast with a friend or a colleague today.
The preceding content is informational only and based on information available when created. It is not an offer or solicitation, nor is it tax or legal advice. It does not consider your financial circumstances and objectives and may not be suitable for you.